Hello everyone, and thank you for tuning in to my channel. Kristen here, and I'm going to be unboxing a new planner to me, but not a new planner. All right, this is a Hemlock and Oak planner. I got it for sale for 40% off. Now I do want to give a little disclaimer. Yes, someone had this planner before me. A lot of people had this planner before me, but the person did not have this planner before anyone else. All right, I've heard about Hemlock and Oak for a while. I've been getting the emails for over a year, but I was such in the, I'm a coil person. I'm only gonna stick with coil, and here we are as a book-bound person. And the 40% off deal was just too good of a deal to pass up, and my friend Tiffany has them, who has not been replaced by my best friend Jamie, okay? Tiffany has the daily and the weekly, and she talked about how nice they are, and I was like, 40% off, let's try it. If we don't like it, it's okay, because, you know, my dog is out here making noises, okay? If I don't like it, it's okay. Didn't spend a whole lot of money. So let's open this up. All right, came in this pretty box, and I would, but it says, hey, hello, beautiful mind on it, but it has my address, so I can't show it. So here it is, opened up with this brown paper in here. So let's take all of this out and see what is going on here. All right, put this box. Oh, this is a really pretty box. It says H&O on it. It says Hemlock and Oak. And then it says, thank you, friend. You are absolutely wonderful. And let's zoom in a little bit. And it says, thank you, friend, Hemlock and Oak. Make sure there's not a coupon code. Oh, it says, you are turning your dreams into plans in a world filled with unsustainable practices. It's time for planners and notebooks to evolve and use sustainable local production methods in addition to your products using sustainable materials. Your order has also been shipped in a plastic-free packaging. Everything can be recycled in your curbside bins. Thank you so much for helping us shape the future of our small business. I hope you enjoy your purchase. Tia, oh my God, what is her name? I can't read it. Tia Mosey, founder and director. All right, so now I know the owner's name. It's always nice when you know the name of the owner of a planner company. So here we go. Right here it says H&O on it, and I got the color Wisteria. Oh my God, this is absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Okay, it's a 2024 planner, so we're already in full effect. We're already in full effect here. This is nice. Oh wow. Okay, this is a really beautiful planner. I haven't even opened it yet. It says 2024 weekly planner, 12 months, 120 GSM paper, 100% recycled ribbons, made in Canada by a family-owned partner and design in Vancouver, BC. Hemlock and Oak focuses on providing sustainable stationery while staying sophisticated. Okay, so yeah, it came from Canada. It did not take a long time to get here. It didn't, because usually things from Canada take forever because of customs, but this got here pretty fast. And the back of it, paper weight is 80-pound paper, 224 pages. Let me say this about poundage paper poundage. You can have 5 different 80-pound papers in front of you, and they're all going to feel differently because it depends on what coating the company puts on it and everything. So just kind of keep that in mind in case you've had different poundage of paper and you're like, they're both 80 pound. Why does this feel different? It's the coating, it's the type of paper that you use. Even if the weight is the same, the type of paper can be different. Okay, just want to give you a little education out there in case you don't know. All right, so let's take this off. All right, so it says Hemlock and Oak weekly. They also have a daily, but I don't need a daily planner. I wanted a weekly. And this is what it says right here. It says 2024. And this is a planner where, you don't want to get it wet. You don't want to get anything stained on it because the type of material it is made out of, it can stain or ruin the cover of your planner. So keep it in a nice dry place. All right, because a lot of us like to plan and drink our coffee. Keep your coffee back there. All right, and the back is just plain. It says Hemlock and Oak, very sophisticated. It looks like something that belongs on your bookshelf. We're gonna open this up. Now I will say this, I do have an advantage on this planner. I've seen videos on it, I've seen flip throughs, I've seen planning videos where people already have plans in it. So I pretty much, have an advantage on it of what's already in here. So I know that, so it's not a blind, unboxing, but it is a first impression. All right, so this right here, you open it up. It says this planner belongs to, if found, please contact. I always put my name in planners, but I never put the contact information. One, My planners never leave the house, and if they do leave the house, they're pretty much, just in my purse. All right, so right here it says, the mighty oak was once an acorn that stood its ground. So it gives you all of the page numbers where you can find everything on, which I think is nice. So it gives you where January starts all the way to December. It has introduction, personal values, self-reflection, identifying values, setting goals, habit cultivation, daily framework, important 2-year overview, 2024 horizontal view, 2024 vertical view, holidays, and then the 12 months, year-end review, and looking ahead. And over here it says, hello, beautiful mind, some notes right there, and then a note before you begin. So if you guys want to pause this and read this, you can. All right. Okay, and then we have this right here. This is your self-reflection, and I am going to be honest with you. I will not be using these pages. I'm not going to lie to you and say I'm going to use them. I always want to use them, but I never do. I start off using them, and then I forget. I just want the planner. I'm not a goal-setting planner type of person, so I will not be doing a review on this because I will not be using it. But it is nice. This feels really nice. It's very smooth. Very smooth. It reminds me of plum paper a little bit. Not as slick as plum paper, but the feeling of it kind of feels like that. What moments in your life have been the most meaningful and fulfilling to you? What are you most proud of? What memories give you energy? What memories drain your energy? Wow. And then we have, identify 4 people that you respect or admire. What qualities do they have that you appreciate? Imagine listening to a positive conversation about yourself in the future. What do you want to hear? You wake up to the best day ever tomorrow. What does it look like? So you have your self-reflection. And identifying values. You have A through Z of values. And then you can put it right here and rank your top 5 values. Setting goals. And you have your goal setting right here. So it says what's your goal? What habits will you need for this journey? Identify 3 steps. Brainstorm some markers that will help you measure or identify your progress. Identify meaningful milestones that will help you celebrate the journey. When will you review your journey and how often? Setting goals. Setting goals. So you have some pages in here for setting goals. Habit cultivation. So habit tracking. What habit do you want to cultivate? What steps will cue the habit? Track your journey for 1 month. Make observations. What adjustments can you make to make the journey easier? Celebrate 3 positive aspects of your journey. What habit do you want to cultivate? So I can see myself using this page because I do have a track already. I can see myself using this page for habit tracking. But also I do have a tracking in my wellness journal, my wellness planner. So it would probably seem a little redundant to put it in here, but I do like this page for habit tracking. So you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 habits in here. And you do it for 1 month because typically it takes 1 month to actually stick with a habit and keep on doing it. So you have your daily framework. Now that you understand your values, you can map out how you want your day to go. I think this is great for anybody who's on a time block schedule. I'm not. I have the luxury of being able to stay home. I don't have to do things by certain times, especially with summer coming up, my daughter being out of school. I really don't have a time block at all. But this is great for anybody who you have to get up in the morning and go to work. You have to pick up kids from school and you want to cook dinner by a certain time and there's just things you need to do. This is a great way to figure out how you want to do that. It goes from 6 a.m. to 11:30 and it's all this grid paper and you have it over here you could pretty much write down how your day goes and then you can delegate it to the different times. Write down anything important you may need to reference throughout the year, such as mantras, quotes, addresses, events. So this is important things that are happening. You just want to write it down, then you can put it in your planner accordingly. So we have a 2024 overview, 2025. This is great for planning for the next year, yearly things, birthdays, quarterly things, when to get your oil change, when to renew your tags, when to, if you do quarterly cleaning, that type of thing, you can easily pre-plan for that. And then you have your planning. So this is January through December. You can write things that happen every single month. You can also use this for habit tracking if you wanted to. because you know it only has 1 month for 6 habits, but you could easily use it. You can do a whole year of habit tracking right here. I like this page. I don't know if I'm going to use it. I probably won't, but I do like this page. I do. And if I feel like I want to use it, I can always come back. But as of right now, I don't have a use for this page, but I like how it looks. I like how they put it together. And then you have 2024 planning right here. So you have horizontal and you have vertical. This reminds me of the Sterling ink a little bit with, and I was using it for mood tracking and I kind of fell off, which is why I hate trying to like commit to these type of things because I never stick with them. So you have January through December and you have 31 days, you know, you have the 30 and then 31 days and then 29 for February. And you can easily use this for mood tracking. You can put which mood right here. You can use it for habit tracking if you want. So you have 2 options for that. You have your holidays, the Canadian holidays, USA holidays, and you can put notes right here. Then you have your January ovary. Your January ovary. Okay. Your January overview. What boundaries will you set for yourself this month? List 3 ways you can carve out time for self-care. What intentions do you have for this month? What milestones are you focusing on? What habits do you want to cultivate this month? Are there any barriers? Frequency, you have your habit tracker, your frequency, and your reward. I won't be using this either. Here's the thing. If I wanted to use this, because if I wanted to plan out January, I can easily put washi over this and put my top 3 for the month. And then I can just plan out my month that way if I wanted to just use this as a planning and not so much answer the prompts. And then just plan out the entire month on this page. So we do have the monthly spread, January 1st through the 30th, and they have the grayed out portion. They utilize every single part of this page, and I love that. You have grid over here, and you have check boxes. So you can write down everything that's happening that month and then put it on the week. I love that almost every inch of this planner, there's hardly any real estate. They use a lot of it, which is great. I love how much space you get for these monthly boxes. You have more than enough room to write, and I like the grid because you can write straight, but I love this. Love that. And here is your weekly spread. This kind of reminds me of the Sterling ink and then like the Hobonichi with the hours on here. You have your focus, intentions, tasks. Like I said, you don't even have to use this. I would definitely use this for things that need to happen. I would use the focus, but I probably wouldn't use the intentions. I probably would use just the focus and the task. And the hours don't bother me. I'm not going to use the hourly portion of this planner. I am going to use it starting next week to kind of see how I like this, to see if this is a plan that I can see myself using in 2025. But I'm not going to use the hourly portion of this at all. You can easily put washi on here if you want. You can white it out. But the thing about whiteout, to me, whiteout looks messy because it's not the color of the page and you can see the whiteout. So if I'm going to cover the numbers, I'm just going to use like some skinny washi to cover it. You might as well make it look cute, right? So you have Monday through Sunday start. And I believe, yes, you have a Monday through Sunday on the monthly. And I've seen so many people, how they change the layout, how they put a line through here and then just write horizontally. I've seen people use the hours. I've seen people decorate it. There's a bunch of different ways I've seen people use this planner, and I love it. All right. Oh, and I also saw from Hand Can Plan that your regular sticker kits fit in here. So if you have like Simply Gilded or your typical, full box stickers, they will fit in here with no problem. So they're the same. These boxes are the same width as the Erin Condren planner. So there you go right there. There is your weeklies, and they are all the same, all very neutral. And here's your January review. Write down 3 memorable moments this month. What gave you energy? What drained you? A lesson, thought, or growth moment for this month. I will not be using this page either. I just want the monthly and the weekly. I just want a planner. Some people glue pages together. So then you go into the February overview. So it just goes on and on and on. There we go. So that is it right here. Let's see if there's anything in the back. So you have so once December is over, you have your year-end review. Identify 5 memories from the last year that you want to cherish. Who or what are you grateful for in the last year and why? How have your values changed in the last year? Has their importance shifted? Year-end review. What are you proud of the last year? Identify 3 challenges that you faced the last year. How did you grow from them and what did you learn? Write down 3 positive things about yourself from the last year. What vision do you see for yourself in the future? What do you want to change? What are 3 steps that you can get closer to that vision? Use the space below to create a bucket list of things you want to do, places you want to see, and people you want to spend time with in the future. And then you have some grid pages in the back. So 214 through 222. So you have 8 grid pages front to back. So you get a bit, and it says, the way a crow shook down on the dust of snow from hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of the day I had rued. Robin Frost. So yes, okay, so it also comes with, there they go, comes with 2 ribbons, which I will be using, what month are we in? We are going to be, it is going to be the 3rd next week. And so we have 1 ribbon. So I know Amanda's Favorites always does a ribbon test to see how long the ribbon is. Oh, you get quite a bit of room down here. So you don't have to worry about the ribbon being too short. This is a pretty long ribbon. So I am going to be using that, and you get 2. So I'm going to put 1 on the monthly and 1 on the weekly. All right, so right there, just like that. All right, so what I want to do is I want to decorate the next week and then come back and show you guys how it's decorated. And so I'm going to do that really quick, and I will be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm all done decorating. And y'all, let me tell you something. 1, I absolutely love how this turned out. And hold on, this is bugging me because this washi is crooked. Planner girl problems. There we go. I love how this turned out. Absolutely loved it. I used a kit, Stuck On Creations, which I am a PR for, Kristen 10. Oh, these are stickers for laundry. And we're just gonna put that laundry right there on the Monday. And this grocery cart, I will just put right there. Okay, Stuck On Creations, she sells like these like little kits, but as you could see, you get a lot. You get the day headers, and all the stickers. This sunflower tape is from Temu, and the washi is all Simply Gilded. But me decorating this planner, I had a lot of fun doing it, and I can't wait to plan in here. Knowing that my stickers fit in here fine, like full box stickers, and I have more than enough room to write, I can easily see myself using this planner for the rest of the year, and I can see myself using it for next year. But it's only May. It's about to be June by the time you guys see this. What's today? Well, the 1st is Saturday. Yeah, by the time you guys see this, June has started. So we're only halfway through, almost halfway by the end of June gets here. So I'm not ready to commit to a 2025 planner just yet. But I know it's most likely going to be book bound, and I can see myself using this in 2025. I could. I was made aware by my friend Tiffany saying that if I don't like all the goal setting stuff, there is a smaller one. It just has the monthly and the weekly. And I might be tempted to get that unless these are smaller. But we'll see. But I cannot wait to fill this out for next week. You guys will see it all filled out on my weekly spread for next week. But yeah, first impressions of this planner. It's a gorgeous planner. The paper it reminds me of Archer and Olive paper. It might be the same type of paper, but I am really liking this planner. Just first impression, I really like it. Now, in terms of the goals pages, even though it's not something I'm going to use, I do like the prompts in here. It's very easy, with setting goals and everything, like because in order to complete a goal, you have to have steps for those, right? So you have the steps. I love that you can decorate this if you wanted. If you wanted to put a couple of stickers on, because I'm a person where if I journal, if I make out a list, things just seem better when there's stickers or markers or something on there. So I really do like the goal setting prompts in here. I do like how it has an A through Z of values. And you can go through here and you can circle and then put down which ones that mean the most to you. So I do like that they have this page. I've never seen a planner that has A through Z of values, self-reflection, makes you think about yourself. So I do like the pages, even though I'm not a person who likes to do homework. But, not to say I will never use these, not to say that I will not use them. As of now, I'm not using them. I might feel like filling out a page one day and see how it goes. I don't know, but I do like that they're all at the beginning of the planner. I like that they're not integrated within the weeks and the months. That way I can just kind of skip past it. I do like the habit tracking. I do like the habit tracking, but I think if I do the habit tracking, I am going to use this page or this page if I decide to do habit tracking. But the rest of the stuff, I don't see myself using at the moment. But the monthly and weekly will definitely get views. Definitely get used, and I cannot wait. It's not really heavy. It's a good weight. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous planner. I'm glad I got this color. The color is Wisteria, and it's just very nice looking. This planner is regularly like $50 or something like that, 50 plus. And I think in the planner world, that's a decent price for a planner. You think of planners like the ECs that, can cost upwards to $70, $80, depending on what you have added onto it. So I think this is a good price for a planner, especially if you're going to utilize it to its full potential. You don't have to buy another goal setting planner. You already have that in here. If you're a person where you love daily, they do have the daily planner, which is a lot bigger. But if you're a person where you want everything all in one, you're basically getting 2 planners for the price of one, and that really makes the price worth it. So yeah, my first impression of this, it's a beautiful planner. I'm glad I got it. And I think that come next year, I can see myself using this planner for 2025, but we will see. We will see where I am at the end of the year. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for tuning in per usual, and I will see you all next time. Bye.